Hi, it's Jeff with Cribl. In this video, we're going to walk through using Cribl Lake, Cribl's managed data lake service, along with Cribl Search, Cribl's search offering that lets you search data in place. Lake and Search are only available today in Cribl Cloud, Cribl's as-a-service offering, and the very best way to take advantage of the suite of products. You can sign up for free today at cribl.cloud. In this video, we'll be performing these steps. First, we'll configure a lake destination in Cribl Stream, Cribl's data processing engine. Next, we'll send some data via our routes to it. And last, we'll configure Lake as a search source and perform searches against it. Before we start, a brief word about Lake. Sending data to object storage for cost, control, and compliance is a common strategy for many organizations. Cribl enables you to do this easily and with tons of flexibility. But for many customers, the team that manages the storage may be different from those in charge of processing and routing the data. And it can take a lot of time and does have some complexity to manage. Lake offers a managed alternative that is easy to set up and maintain and is tightly integrated with Cribl's suite of products. Let's see it in action. I'm logged into my Cribl Cloud account. I'll navigate to Lake by clicking Manage. We can see the default datasets that are configured. We want to add our own, so we'll click Manage at the top. On the next screen, click Add Dataset on the top right. We'll give the dataset a friendly name for the ID and an optional description. Next, we choose the retention period. This should meet our operational and compliance requirements for how long we need to store the data. I'll just choose a short period for this test. For the data format, we can pick either JSON or Parquet. I'll use JSON for this test. If you use Parquet, make sure to check out the docs for the optimal way to search that structure. Last, we can add some accelerated fields which could speed up our searches depending on our logs. I'll use one called source type here to try it out. I'll click Save then go back to the dataset list and we see the new one there. It really is that easy and fast. With that set up, let's get it populated with our data. I've navigated to my default worker group in Stream. We need to set up our lake destination, so we'll navigate to Data and Destinations. I'll put Lake in the filter box and then click on the Cribl Lake tile. Click Add Destination on the top right. We'll give it a friendly name and then choose our lake dataset we just created from the dropdown. Then we'll click Save on the bottom. The last thing to set up to get logs to our lake destination is to create a route. I've already done that here. I'm using a data generator for my firewall source data and using a pipeline to shape it. I've set the output or destination to my lake destination. I did a commit and deploy to make my changes active. After a few minutes, we should see the spark line on the route increment, showing that our data is in fact being sent to Lake. Our last task is to search the data using Cribl Search. I've navigated to the search homepage. Using Lake means that we should have a dataset created automatically for us. I'll click Data on the left and scrolling down, I do see the lake destination configured. I'll click Search on the right of that row, and in a few seconds, I see my firewall logs, optimized by my Stream pipeline, appearing in Search. Note also the source type field. From here, we could do a number of things such as creating dashboards or scheduled searches. Or, if we're looking for something in the future, such as during an operational or security investigation, we could get the results we need and even send them back to Stream. For now, we're finished with this exercise, and we'll pat ourselves on the back for a job well done. We hope you can take advantage of the ease and flexibility of using Lake and Search. In just a few minutes, and really just a few clicks, we configured our lake destination, routed our data to it, and used Search to get at the data, and without moving or rehydrating it. If you want to know more, check out our documentation at docs.cribl.io. You might want to try out our free sandboxes at sandbox.cribl.io. And join us at community.cribl.io to be part of the GOAT herd. And until next time, thank you so much for watching.